Hello and welcome back to another video, live from the Forest Finds Online garage. That's where I am. It's cold, but I love it. I love working in here. It's nice and quiet. It's a little bit messy. Maybe I'll show my death pole later this week. I don't know. It's not that big, I don't think. But anyway, it's Monday today actually. It's the end of Monday. I already filmed a little bit, so you'll see that in a few minutes right after I get out of the screen here. But today I started like a little thing where I try to go out every day and film a little bit of a thrift, probably just one store because that's all I got time for. I do work at 9 to 5. Reselling is a little side hustle. Visiting thrift stores is a side hustle only. So I'm not a full-time reseller. But if you are new here, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe, like the video if you enjoy it, leave a comment below. I just want to say thank you for the last video, the 41-minute video. Honestly, I was a bit scared, like, who's gonna watch a long ass video? But I had a few people say they enjoyed it and they want to see more. I called it like the long series. There's about 4 or 5 O's in that long. So let's see, maybe this will be another one, maybe episode 2 of the long series. But anyway, thanks for being here. Let's get right into it. I don't know, I'm just filming an intro out of nowhere. Get into like commentating and all that stuff. If there's anything in the video that you like, feel free to check out my Instagram, which is also over here. Let me know if you want to purchase anything. I have to get back on the Instagram selling. It's been a while. I used to sell quite a bit on Instagram. I used to enjoy like showing off my finds and selling things there, but like in the last 6 months, I've had a few like just lose it. Few dicks, you know, just I don't know, it just gets annoying sometimes, but I do miss it. There's some pretty good people out there that like to buy the stuff that I find, which I love selling. So that's the whole point, you know, we're trying to turn a profit. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Enjoy Monday. I'll see you probably on Tuesday. If I'm being honest, and I think I've mentioned it in many previous videos, Mondays are fun to be like dead at the thrifts, like any op shop really. So I don't know, I hope it's different today. But I don't know, Monday, it just seems like it's a day where a lot of op shops are like still sorting out weekend donations or whatever. So we'll see, let's see how today goes. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am so wrong and I find good stuff. Straight away, Monday, we're jumping into the jerseys. I picked up these 2 AFL jerseys, the Suns and the Eagles. I sold one of them, so keep an eye out towards the end of Monday to see how much I got for it and where I sold it. By the way, I am recording this like months in advance. Oh, sorry, months after the video. What am I saying? So I kind of forgot what I picked up, what I showed. So we're doing this together. I didn't pick up anything else in that sporting section. T-shirts were kind of a bust. Look, the racks were packed. I even looked in the polo shirts, which I barely do. I don't really like selling polo shirts or button-up. I don't know what the hell that is. But the long sleeve button-ups, I also don't really pick up much. But I had a look for the sake of the video. The jeans, I'm not really into pants, but I have found some gems here before. Plush, something I am very familiar with. I left this Squishmallow behind. Squishmallows have gone downhill so bad. But look, they were fun while it lasted. If you are unfamiliar with my work, I am an everything seller, so I look at everything. I don't pick up everything that is. I'm very picky what I get. I work full-time like a real job. I don't do full-time reselling. I love doing it on the side though as a casual thing. So that's why I'm quite picky. I don't get everything, but I like to look at everything. God, that was a mouthful. But anyway, I got this Thomas plate thing. I'll show you later because I did sell it. And I got this Dracula official frame, which was awesome. That does it. Just spent over $22. Couple of jerseys, all cheap enough to grab. Coco Suns, West Coast Eagles. I am gonna try sell this 1995 Thomas the Tank Japanese set plate. I don't know if there was anything else included, maybe like cutlery, but I'm just gonna give it a go. And the last thing I got was this vintage Dracula 1992 official movie poster. So this was probably like, I don't know, in the cinemas or the video store. A little bit of damage on the back, but not too bad. See if I can move that on Facebook Marketplace. A little bit of damage, but still looks sick. We're gonna go to Savers. I'm on the way right now. I don't know, Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. We're gonna be quick today because usually I don't go on Tuesdays, but for the sake of this video, I think I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now, see if we can find anything. I did end up listing all those, all the items from yesterday on eBay, and I put that movie poster, that Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, put that on Facebook Marketplace, and I did get a message for it actually, but you know how Facebook is, they don't, you know, buyers usually don't really reply back sometimes. But yeah, look, we're gonna go to Savers, come along, and let's see. Let me take you along, let's see what we can find. Got my bag, just in case I need it. Usually when I get a bag, it's like bad luck, I don't find anything. But we'll see. This is my receipt from yesterday. Here we are. Decided to check out the video games first, but unfortunately I came out empty-handed. I left that Sonic game behind and I went this way this time, but of course I ended up in the sporting goods section. Left that Kawasaki jacket behind. I think it was a kid size, not worth it. I grabbed this, which you'll see towards the end of Tuesday. Again, plenty of t-shirts, I'm loving it. So I did pick up a few today, which was good. I did leave this Bape one behind. I think it was a bit overpriced. I grabbed this. I love finding that Acme tag. Make sure you're looking for that out in the thrift. Usually there's some pretty good tees. This one wasn't. But this one that I'm showing right now is a good tee. It's just a shame about the size. I'll talk about it soon again. Bomber scarf, I left it behind even though it was vintage 90s. I think they go okay on eBay. But yeah, look, I don't want to deal with scarves. Don't want to pick up Essendon stuff now anyway, as they're doing pretty bad in the footy. So let's move to the junk. Oh, sorry, the plush. Not the junk. Well, it was kind of junk. Look how packed it is. There just wasn't anything that I could see myself selling. But it was good to see there's lots of plush toys. This is something I got. I took a gamble on this. Well, is it a gamble? It was only $8. And I did sell it, which I'll show very soon. I didn't get this, though it was vintage, I think 2004-ish. Left it behind. And Humphrey Bear is so overrated. They're everywhere and they're always overpriced. Spent $35, I think, all up in the end. Let's go through it. Okay, not bad. Spent a bit more than yesterday. Got a few more things. This is an Australian Open 2008 like tennis ball set. It's brand new. So if you open the top, it's like a can. Hasn't been opened. So from 2008, I don't know, was it worth $8? Probably not. I don't know, we'll see. I couldn't find anything at all. So that's an old Australian Open logo as well. They changed it to like the basic AO, I'm not sure how long ago. So yeah, definitely kind of almost vintage, not quite. This is, by the way, for myself, for the gym. I need a new wrist strap, so when lifting heavy. This brand, I'll be honest, I've never actually heard of it. Rossignol, sorry. It comps pretty good. This is just a windbreaker spray jacket. Pay $10, should be okay, I think, according to comps. The snow stuff, like the heavier jackets, do way better, but I think I should still be able to get a good profit for this. Alright, this was interesting. It's an Acme vintage 90s single stitch t-shirt. I thought maybe it was like a movie promo tee or something. It might be, I don't know. Single stitch, there's no like date or anything. This is Acme. But that's pretty much it. It might just be like a worthless vintage t-shirt. We'll see. Do more research. Didn't really research much as I was trying to just get in and out. This is an Olivia Rodrigo World Tour t-shirt. I think it's official merch. 2004. It was only $3.50. There was another one, but I only got one just to see how it goes. I did see one very similar, but not this exact design that went for about $100, $120. So I don't know. Is it going to be worth that? Probably not, but $3.50. I took a punt on it. And I got one more thing. This is pretty cool. I just wish it was bigger. This is actually a vintage 90s Jordan single stitch Nike t-shirt. Look at this. Look at the back. That is so cool. Jordan's 10 best reasons to go back to basketball. So he obviously retired by then, I guess. But this is a vintage 90s tag. It's all official. There you go. That's back. So made in Malaysia. It was $6. The only thing is, it's small. It might even be a kid's one. But yeah, that's awesome just to find 90s Jordan stuff. That's pretty much it. Hopefully we can all list it tonight and see if we can sell it. I was in Savers for like 45 minutes. I think I said I wanted to be in there like 10-15. I got a lot of things to do. But look, I did pick up quite a few items, as you saw. Yeah, I don't know how we'll go. There was definitely a lot more today on a Tuesday than yesterday on a Monday. Like you could see the toy wall was filled up, but obviously nothing. I didn't get any toys today. I haven't picked up any toys in a while, actually. I kind of miss it. It's just been mostly clothes lately, a couple of games. But yeah, I'm gonna use those new wrist straps I just bought for the gym. I'm gonna go there right now. Like, how good is it when you find stuff at Savers that you need? I was literally thinking on Sunday night when I was at the gym, or Saturday night, I was like, new wrist straps. Like, usually I get them from Amazon, or there's this shop like on eBay that does it, and it's like 10-15 bucks, but I just bought them for $5.99 brand new, and I get them right now. I don't have to order them. So I don't know, thrifting sometimes is good for personal. Do you guys thrift for personal? I think honestly about, I want to say like 85 to 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted. Like, no joke. It's probably more, actually, closer to 95. The only things I don't thrift is like, actually, I don't know. I thrift a lot. Everything I have is thrifted, like from shoes to jackets, hats, t-shirts, like socks and jocks, obviously not. That's weird. Has anyone ever actually thrifted socks and jocks? Hopefully not used. But yeah, like everything I wear is thrifted. It's secondhand. That's pretty cool. We're back in the garage. Let me show you 4 things that I sold on eBay in the last few days. I'm gonna pack them. I'll show you because they're quite like like a range of items. I also sold about 6 things maybe on Depop, so I might show some of that as an everything seller. So let's have a look. All right, first up from the most recent sold, I'll put like a screenshot somewhere showing like how much I get from eBay, I guess. This person wrote quite a long message. Look at that. All, can you see that? All in caps. It says, he's like yelling, all right? I'm going to read it. Please take note of the following. Extremely important. Please mark in big, bold, black text on front of the package the following. Must be left at front door or receiver's address with no signature required. 100% safe to do so. Cheers. That's what they wrote. What item was it? It was this. Let me pick it up. This freaking wizard, man. Look at this. It's from 1998. It says like on the back, there's a little inscription. 1998. I picked this up on the 6th of October last year. So I thought I picked it up. I mean, I only picked it up because I thought it would sell for Halloween later that month, but it didn't. It sold on April the 29th. But that's pretty cool. Like 1998, like it's official. How cool is that? So I got $35 plus 20 postage. I wonder where that's going. But yeah, anyway, Should get that packed in a box. It's pretty light, it's not that heavy. So bubble wrap, box, and off it goes. I like to use a lot of newspaper to like create kind of like a seal surrounding thing. So I always get like free newspaper from my local like shopping center. They have like this tray outside Woolies, I think it is. And it's like a free local newspaper. And towards the end of the day, like 7, 8 p.m, there's still a lot left. I just like take, not all of it, but I do take a whole bunch. And that becomes really useful when it comes to packaging items like this. Next one, we sold this. This is the actual final World of Warcraft plush toy I have left. 2 years ago, check out this video here. Right here, 2 years ago, I picked up a massive bulk lot World of Warcraft plush toys for $150. And I reckon I've made about $2,000 from that. This was the last one. I actually didn't know I didn't list it. I had it in like a listed area. Then I'm like, why hasn't that sold? And I put it back up about 2 weeks ago and it sold already. So this one went for $66 and it's going to Israel. So thank you for buying that, person. It's going to Israel. How crazy is that? Hopefully it makes it there. There was a time where you couldn't post there because of like the war and stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but if I can get it back in the box, bag. So it comes with its own bag. Squirk is a name. World of Warcraft. There's about like 5 different colors of this frog. So yeah, I think depends on colors, the rarity and the price. But I think this was one of the low end plush toys. And next up, I got two hats of different kinds. Now you would have seen this hat in my last video, the one before this one. So go check it out if you haven't. It was the first of the long series vlog, thrifting, reselling vlogs. So this is an Akubra hat. It's the Snowy River edition. I don't know if you can, it's pretty dark in here, so I don't know what I'm trying to show you. I don't really have good lighting in here. It's all down there, but anyway. It's an Akubra hat. You can tell because it has a logo right in the middle there. I think it's Aussie made. Is it Australian made? I can't see it. Australian manufacture. Does that mean Aussie made? I think so. Size 58. It's pretty big on me. I had one guy come from Facebook Marketplace. I had it for $80, and he came to try it on, but it didn't fit him. But instead, it sold for $75 on eBay plus postage to Oklahoma, United States. So that's pretty cool. Someone in the US is going to enjoy an Aussie hat. It is missing this bit though. So this is like where what's it called? Like a braid or something? Like that little thing that goes all around is missing. If he had that, I probably could have got about 100 to 120. But I'm happy with 75. I'll take that. I paid, I think, it was between $7 and $10. Actually, I think I wrote it down here. I paid, $6. How good is that? It must have had a discount. Because usually they're like about $10 at Savers, or less. I don't know. Yeah. Last thing I'm packing for eBay is this hat. Harry Potter, the talking hat where it chooses like the house you're in. Is that right? I haven't seen Harry Potter in a freaking long time, but this is an official. You can't see the tag inside, but it's an official Wizarding World. Can't even talk. It's an official Wizarding World Warner Brothers merch. You probably bought this at like one of the theme parks. I don't know if it's like the one in Australia. It just says Warner Brothers Entertainment, J.K. Rowling Wizarding World. Maybe that's the one in is it the UK, like in England somewhere? I've never been there, so I don't know. But yeah, I found this for $15 and it sold for $43.50 plus post. That's going somewhere in Australia. No, I paid $13, sorry. $13, not 15. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it's working. It's got like batteries inside. Like, so you open this flap. And this is like the face, if you can see that. This is the face, the mouth, and it like talks. And then like you put it on your head. And I think you squeeze something. I don't know. You do something to it. Just checking still recording. You do something to it and he talks. A bit messy. But let me show you what I sold on Depop real quick. Again, I forgot. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, so I'll put like a little screenshot somewhere on the screen to show how much. But I sold this vintage Wrangler Pearl Snap long sleeve. There's the tag. It's a bit faded as well, but I sold this on Depop. I don't think I paid much. I remember finding this, and I was like, hell yeah, what a bargain. It must be like $5 or something. But yeah, nice Pearl Snap buttons. Now this is I should probably take this off actually. Let me tell you why this still has the savers tag. I did have a 20% off, so it was $9 minus 20%. But this is I think I had about 5 or 6 of these, and the last 3 sold this week. So this is like a vintage scientific research sweater. I don't know. I don't think it's like anything serious, like a proper actual research center or whatever. I think it was just like a novelty vintage Target type thing made in Australia. So it's definitely vintage from I'm gonna say like early mid 90s. But these all went on Depop for various prices because I did run some sales, but I did make my money. I had 5 or 6 of these, and they all sold within 2 weeks between, I think, like $28 and $36, depending on the sale I had. A few people did some bundles, so it's a bit tricky to see, to put it all together, but I did make my money back on just 1 or 2 sales. So this is all just pure profit. I do have to take these off before I send them off. They're still there because I took a photo of one, and then I just listed, I did the quantity was like 3 or 4. So yeah, I should probably take this off before I send it. And this is the last item I sold on Depop. I've had it for maybe like 4 or 5 months. It's a vintage Melbourne Storm Feeler puffer jacket. So there's a tag. Yeah, this is a really cool jacket. I'm surprised. Took a while to sell. Had it on eBay. Had a few offers, about 50, 60. And then I forgot what I sold it for, but have a look again. I did accept an offer on Depop, I remember, because the person messaged me, thank you, and they wanted it for the game coming up or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I sold on Depop. I think I had a few more things to pick, so I'll do that, but these are the main things that I am packing right now. I'm gonna leave it there. It's already 8:30 at night, so this is all probably gonna take me about an hour, and I still want to list a few things from today, so I'll probably catch you tomorrow if I go thrifting. If I don't, I'll think of something else. All right, good night. See you like in a few seconds. Hello, welcome to Wednesday. Hopefully the angle's all right. Once the traffic light goes green, I'm probably gonna have to, it's gonna fall. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna go thrifting today. I'm gonna go to the early voting thing for the election coming up, because I can't make it on Saturday. So I'm gonna do the early vote. So hopefully I can make it on time. Oh, we're moving. Okay, we're gonna vote, and I was thinking maybe, I don't know if we're gonna go to thrifting today. The only op shop or thrift store that's open is Savers, and they're open until 7, which I think I can make it. I don't know if I will. We'll see. I'll try to. But apart from that, I haven't sold anything from the last 2 days. I didn't list everything from yesterday, so I still have to do that. I had to wash a jacket, one of the windbreaker jackets I picked up. It was a bit dirty, and it came out really nice, so I had it drying today. So yeah, we'll see how we go. See if we sell anything. It is Wednesday, so we're like halfway through the week. God damn, it is packed. There's a massive line to go vote. Oh, I thought if I go like early midweek, I'll skip all this. Anyway, I think we'll be here a while. I'm not gonna film. I'll see you guys on the other side. That's all done. Took way longer than it should, but we're here. What's the time? 5 o'clock. Yeah, let's go through. Let's go thrifting. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go. I've made it. This is my 3rd day in a row coming here. I haven't done this in a long time. I didn't bring my bag today. I left it at home, so I don't know. Let's do this. straight back in at day 3. Let's do it all again. I picked up this Taylor Swift hoodie. I love finding Taylor Swift stuff. It sells so well, especially the larger sizes. These shorts are just way too overpriced savers. What the heck? Then I found like 3 NRL shorts, all like $15.79. I can't believe it. That's just way too much. That's me swearing. This is a good jersey though that I found, and it wasn't overpriced. It was well and decently priced, like it should be. So I'm gonna grab Erling Haaland every day of the week. I'm always on the lookout for like bulk items of the same type, like these hats. I can't remember how many I had. I think it was like 5, 6, maybe 7. So I grabbed them all. They were $3 each, I think. I had a discount today. Well, dropping the plush as usual. Again, it was packed in the plush section. Loved it. But I don't think I picked up anything again. Like, have a look at this. It's messy. The toys as well were a bit expensive. Mr. Potato Head. This was pretty cool with like the outfits, but just way too much. Now, this is an item I went back to get because I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if it was a good pickup. I still have it. I haven't sold it. It works. I'll show you later. The books. I haven't picked up any books yet. 3 days, no book. So is today going to be the day I find something? No, it is not. Not today. The books were pretty bare. I'm always looking for sets as well. I don't really pick out individual books. I don't think I know enough. But who remembers this book during COVID time? This book was like selling for almost 100, 200. It was insane. The Chronicles of Narnia. I think I did get that. I can't remember. This Elf DVD I certainly didn't get. I can't remember the last time I actually bought a DVD to resell. Comic books are always cool to see, but I don't know enough, if I'm being honest, about them. This Mickey Mouse Cuphead doesn't really comp for much, so I left it behind. And this was just really nice to see, like this homemade kind of like book storage jewelry box thing. I thought they were pretty cool, but I don't think there's much resale value in that. Maybe for like markets and stuff like that, but not for eBay. Anyway, that's it. All right, it's already dark, so we're gonna go through all at home. But we spent just over 30. These hats were so cheap. Brand new with tags, easy listing. And there was another one thrown in there, a Thrasher cross Vans. This was the most expensive item. I did have a discount in the end. I found one in my wallet and it expired today. So lucky I used it the 30th of April, so all good. Let's do a quick haul of what we found today. Real quick, then we'll end it for Wednesday. So I found this Manchester City jersey. I came back to the sports section at the end, and I must have missed it the first time. But the good thing is, he has Erling Haaland's number and name on the back. It's all official, size XL. The last one sold for about $85, I think it was. And that was overseas, so I don't know if there's any in Australia listed. I have to do a bit more research. I just quickly did it. But yeah, just a reminder, make sure you do your legit checks. It's all there. Adidas, Puma, Nike, they all have like different types of tags. I think the Adidas ones are like up here or something. Nike is like there as well. But yeah, this is a really nice clean jersey. No stains, nothing. The next thing, Taylor Swift hoodie. Is this the Eras Tour one? Because I've sold this one before. Yes, it is. I've sold this one. So this is the one, it's all official. So this is the one, I think they sold it at like the merch stands when she came to Australia. I'm guessing it's like Melbourne, because I'm in Melbourne, I don't know. Someone bought it there. I've sold this exact one, it must have been like 4 or 5 months ago now. I think I got about 80. I'm gonna have to check on eBay again if it's still there. If it's older than 4 or 5 months, maybe I'll terra peek it, but yeah, this is a good one to find. Happy to pay up just a little bit more. So solid hoodie there. I did find this Thrasher magazine Vans hat. You already saw that I picked it up. Wait, is it? This is legit? Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, wait, there's no tags inside. Looks legit. It's got the Vans hit there. Wait, let me have a look. I should have done this in the op shop. I don't know, I'm gonna research this. Usually there's like a tag with care instructions or whatever. Alright, let's just leave that aside and look into it. This is why one of my goals for last year was actually to make sure I properly inspect items, because sometimes I get too excited and I just like buy stuff. Anyway, I got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 genuine independent parts. That's what I'm just reading what it says. This is like a skateboard brand, I guess. It used to be big like in the 2000s, I think 90s as well. But this is brand new. The cardboard bit's still in there. The only reason I got it, and for pretty cheap as well, $3, was because I can just take photos of one and just store the rest. I've done that a few times with a few hats I found, and over time, it all adds up. Like, you get a pretty good profit margin out of it. So I'm pretty happy with that. 5 independent trucker hats. Awesome. Miss freaking Sexy Pac-Man. I paid $6. It says 1993 there. I don't think that's the year this actual thing came out. I don't think. Bandai Namco Entertainment. Yeah, I think this is like the year it was originally made, but this is not from then. But it doesn't matter. I wasn't gonna get it. I accidentally ripped it as well, unfortunately. But I wasn't gonna get it. But I opened it up, and it had the actual plug-in to the TV joystick thing and the instructions. This is what sold me on it. Yeah, it says 1993 again. I don't know if it's actually from the 90s. I don't think it is. It looks too modern. But anyway, I'm gonna test this out. If it doesn't work, obviously, then I just wasted $5.99. But yeah, this is pretty good. I have one similar. I got the actual Pac-Man one, but not Miss Pac-Man. But I do want to sell it. This should get about 40 plus posts, so not a bad pickup. Let's go try it out now, actually. So glad that works. Thank you for coming along. I'm already tired of thrifting, but I'm determined to go all the way to Friday. Let's make it happen. I'll see you in a few seconds. What day is it? Thursday. Thursday, baby. Yo! I just picked the little one up from daycare. And where are we going? Up shop. You heard it here first. Savers. Toy Story and Scooby-Doo. That's what he wants to find. Anything Toy Story, Scooby-Doo, we'll be picking it up. Is that right? If the price is right, that is. Okay. Yeah, cool. Anyway, welcome to Thursday. It's a little bit later again because I had to pick him up, but that's all right. And we're stuck in traffic. There's a lot of traffic today. So, yeah, we're going to go Savers only because it's the only thing open right now. So, wish us luck. Peace. All right, here we go. Savers time, baby. It's a new day, it's a new soundtrack, let's get it. This is the Mountain tie-dye t-shirts from about 2010. Some are worth picking up, this one wasn't. I got a Belgium football jersey, so I definitely did get that. Pretty unique. And look at this, it's not Coogee, it's Emeru. And I sold it for some pretty good money. Dragon jeans, I usually get these, but the sizing tag was missing and I didn't really want to pick it up for that price. Lloyd's is a good brand to look out for if you can find it cheap enough. I left these trackies behind though. Into the plush. Look at this. Smurf vintage 1980s plush toy. It's not worth anything. Please comp your items up. Don't grab something if it looks cool or it's old. It doesn't always mean it's valuable, like these items as well. Looked alright, but once you look it up, it's not really worth it. It all depends what you sell and what you like to sell anyway. But look, for me, I didn't grab any toys. Literally the same books as the past few days. So again, the books were a bust. Alright, I feel pretty bad. I scared the living crap out of my son. Anyway, we are finished. We're done with Savers for today. God. With him, man. I think he's getting sick, so after daycare, getting sick, he's 2.5. Like, respect to anybody who goes thrifting with a child, with a toddler. It's tough. I did get a few things. I only spent $35 though. That's including a t-shirt for him. So if we take that off, that was I think $4.50 or $5, so about 30 or so again. I'll talk about the items real quick now. This is a brand new Pokemon plush. I'm just going to bundle it up with a few others I have and just flog it off on Facebook Market. So yeah, paid that. This one is interesting. This is single stitch vintage. I think this might be a 1980s movie promo tee. So Empire of the Sun. I think did Steven Spielberg direct that? I paid $8 for it. It's a weird tag. I don't know what that is. I could be totally wrong. Could be like a vintage bootleg, but it is single stitch all around. I don't know how well you can see that. It's getting pretty dark now, but Empire of the Sun, if you can see that. Not sure if it's proper vintage. I might need to research a bit more. I got this Belgium soccer jersey, Belgium national team, Adidas. How I know it's real is because of this here. So in 2019, it's got all the codes there that you need. And this is probably my favorite find. I did pay up a little bit, $18, but this is like one of those MRE Australian made, size large, one of those Coogee like wannabe brands, but they're still pretty good. They hold its value. It's Australian wool, so yeah, I don't know why this was just sitting there like on the rack. Maybe because it was a bit expensive, but it's totally worth it. Anyway, we're gonna leave it here. It is getting pretty dark and I can't be bothered. I'm just so tired. I think he's a bit tired too, so we're just gonna go home, see if I can list a few things. Might need to do some packing as well, so I don't know if I'll film that. I probably won't. So I'll see you on Friday. Now Friday's gonna be interesting. I actually don't know if I can go op shopping tomorrow. If I can't tomorrow, then maybe I'll try it for Saturday. But apart from that, like, look, if anything is sold by now, you would probably have seen it pop up or something. As of like now, Thursday, I don't think I've sold anything that I picked up this whole week, which is not the best, but not the worst either. We'll see. I got to give it time. I haven't even listed everything from yesterday, so I got to do that too. All right, say bye. Bye. There you go. Oh. All right, I want to go. Bye. We've made it. We've made it to day 5. So it's Friday. Thank God it's been a long week. I'm so tired, but I'm not going thrifting. I'm actually home right now. I'm not going thrifting, but I moved a few things around. I'm determined to make it 5 days straight in a row. It's really hard. Because I don't do this usually, as I've mentioned heaps of times already, but I'm determined. So I moved a few things around today. I'm going to do a night thrift. I don't know what time, maybe about 6:37. I'm going to head to Savers today. It's the only thrift shop that's open past 5. It's open till 9 today, so I'm going to go there tonight. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. I don't think I've been that late in a long time. But anyway, with day 5, have I sold anything from this week? No, I haven't. I have not sold a single thing. I think I've listed everything now. Last night I listed a lot. A lot is like 5 for me. Just saying. Just want to clarify that. 5 things in one night is like a lot for me. I'll see you like in a few hours. It's currently 5 o'clock. Is it 5? 4 o'clock, sorry. It's 4 o'clock right now, so I'll see you like in a few hours. I've decided I'm also not going to do a Saturday thrift. I think 5 days is enough during the week. I remember about over a year ago now, a year and 3 months ago, I did every single day thrifting, 5 days. And that was alright. If you haven't seen that video, have a look. I'll put the screenshot here somewhere, you can find it. It's over a year old now. But that was a good day. That was a good week, I remember. Found some pretty cool things. While I'm here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're still watching. Let me know if you're still watching. Come say hello in the comments. I know this is going to be a long video, another one. So, I don't know. I think the last video, the average watch time was like 14 minutes, 51 seconds. And it was a 41-minute video. Not too long, but I'll take it. Here we are back in the car. I'm heading off to Savers. Night edition, so it's 6 o'clock. honestly, no hope. Like, if I find one thing, I'll be so happy, but look, I'm not desperate for anything, but it would be nice to find something good. We'll see. The final hunt, the night hunt, sounds cool, but we're just going up shopping, so I don't know if that's cool. Let's go. I got some donations today because I ran out of 20% off cards, and sometimes those 20% off cards is what makes me decide whether I pick up something or not. So let's go. I've got my old baby clothing stuff, still in good condition, of course, not junk. And let's get that 20. Left my phone in the car. I needed to comp up and look at stuff, but it's crazy. I see like the same people I've seen almost every day this week. It's just funny how like a lot of people, I guess, come every day at the same time. Well, a bit later now, but yeah. All right, now we can thrift. Straight off the bat, I noticed the hat section was replenished with goods. Look at this, I already sold a couple that I picked up. I did pick up quite a few golf hats in the end, so this was pretty awesome. Pretty happy to find that. And look at this. You're gonna have to wait for this. This was a really, really good find as well. My best of this whole video. If you remember back to Tuesday, I picked up that Akubra hat in this exact spot a few months ago, which I sold. It was only $6 or $7. Now they were $34. I don't know why. Maybe savers watched my video. I don't know, but it was insane. Let's look at some plush toys. Again, I don't think I got anything. That Dratini from yesterday was the only plush toy I picked up the whole week, I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember what I got. These water fishing shoes, like you go in the river with it or whatever. I didn't get them. I feel like they would have stank. I don't know. It was a good brand, I think, but I didn't want to deal with it. This Spider-Man toy was funny. It had a price tag from like a market stall or something. Someone must have donated it as they couldn't sell it. I did not get it either. I'm still yet to find like proper Lego just sitting in these bags. They're all like those Woolies or Coles ones. But I love looking at these bags. You never know what you can find. There's always like some hidden treasures. Today wasn't the case. So Boogie Board Mambo, brand new. Would have been nice if it was summer, but I left it right there. I keep coming to the books. It looks a little bit more filled up than yesterday and the day before, but still I couldn't find anything, nothing worth grabbing. This Goosebump books I didn't need for my collection, so I put it right back. Someone else can get it. But check this book out. This Skyrim strategy guide book. Unbelievable. It was just sitting there at the end of the day. Mind you, it's about 7 p.m. right now. Alright, who owned a Nokia? Who's old enough to have had one? I put that right back. Body glove. Haven't seen that brand for a while. And Steve Urkel, is that his name? He's missing the glasses, so I put him right back. There we have it. With a discount, we spent $40.58. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items for 40 bucks is not bad at all. Like, this will literally pretty much make me all the money back. Just realized you probably can't see any of that. I'll go through it at home. But yeah, good solid night thrift. Might do this more often, I reckon. So we'll wrap this video up all tomorrow. But I'm just thinking about that Nike Carlton Soccer Club t-shirt I got. I paid $15 for it, but I really think it could be something special. I saw 2 things on eBay that sold with Carlton Soccer Club on it, like clothing wise, and it was like a jacket for like $700, and there was like a jersey, I think, or something for 80. So I don't know about this t-shirt. It's 90s Nike, made in Australia. And I don't know if Carlton Soccer Club is still around. There might still be, maybe under a different name, or they're merged, I don't know. But I have to do some research. But I feel like it's gonna be special, that one. For $15, it might sound a lot for a t-shirt, but it could be totally worth it. Stay tuned. Yo, it's Saturday, it's the end of the week. I'm gonna end the video right here, right now. I don't know if you could see the things I picked up yesterday. So if you can't, or if you couldn't because it was dark, I'll just put like photos around here. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know, 5 bangs, I think 5 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got 6 items yesterday. Bang. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming along for this whole week. If you do enjoy seeing like these long weekly, what's it called? Like weekly. If you enjoy these long weekly type of videos, let me know, because I can definitely do more. Change it up a little bit, maybe try and go to other thrift stores, other oppies. I only went to Savers this whole week, but like you saw, I picked up something every day. I was actually surprised. I actually thought 1 or 2 days I wouldn't get a single thing, or maybe even like one thing. But anyway, as of now, Saturday, 5:52 p.m. I've not sold a absolutely single thing from this whole week that I picked up. And I've listed, I think, almost everything except yesterday's items. I haven't done any listings today at all. Don't really do much on Saturdays, but I might tonight. I'll have the footage on in the background, and I'll just be listing, maybe some YouTube or something as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So please like the video if you did like it. That would mean a lot. We're at 854 subscribers, I'm gonna say, maybe 53. I checked a few days ago. Let's keep that going. So subscribe as well. The button's here, but let's get that number up. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Catch you then.